Well, happy Monday to you guys. Holy smoke. So the indexes are getting hit again today, as I'm sure a lot of you know already. We have the S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, Russell, all of them are in the red, and the VIX now is up almost 6%. And while this is happening, guys, SoFi is down 1.2%. We're falling back to the low 14s after almost breaking out of $15 per share earlier in the day. So we're going to break down the charts, my thoughts here on SoFi, what I'm looking to do, and we'll break down the indexes, maybe some other stocks if we have time later in the video. But first, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subs here, guys, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, and they're linked down below, guys, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. You might as well get your 30 stocks. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it and break down the insanity, which is, well, the stock market today. And honestly, it's not that bad. I don't want to blow it out of proportion, but we are down 0.7% on the Russell. QQQ's down 0.3. S&P's down about 0.5%. Same with the Dow, as the VIX is pushing over 20 points. And you guys can see here, SoFi opened up at about $14 and 60-ish cents, and we actually ran out of the gate. We got to $14.90. We were about to break $15 until we got rejected. And look, now we're down to $14.30. We're down 4.3% from the intraday high. And it seems like here, guys, I don't know about you, but to me, it looks like we just double topped at $14.90 to $15, which I'm not sure if you guys remember, but that was the high from last week. So that would have been the critical spot for SoFi to break this morning, right at $14.90, but we failed. We got rejected, and we're now down, like I said, to the low 14s, and we're back under both moving averages on this 5-day, 5-minute, and on the 30-minute chart. To me, it seems like the downtrend overall as of now is continuing. You guys see the double top here. You guys see we're falling through these moving averages on the 30-minute chart. Let's see, on the 1-hour chart as well. Yeah, on the 1-hour chart as well, you're noticing we're back under the moving averages. We got hit at this 180 SMA. We're now falling under the 50 SMA. So clearly, this little rally, whatever you want to call it, from 1340 up to about 1475, it didn't have legs. It didn't have legs, and it seems like it's turning into a bull trap. And that's kind of why I sold the covered calls last week. We covered how I sold the $16 covered calls on SoFi because I didn't really see the full-on breakout coming yet, And who knows? I could be wrong on that, but to me, it kind of seems like SoFi is going to chop around sideways for a bit or maybe even go lower. So I figured, hey, let me sell some calls here, collect some premium while it trades sideways, and I'm pretty sure those expire, the date, I think, was mid-March. I have to double-check that, but they were the $16 calls, and yeah, I sold them, not on my entire position, but on some of the shares I own, just to collect some premium here, guys. And yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems like this could go lower even, or for sure trade sideways. It doesn't seem like we want to break out right now. Every time we try and break out, it's met with a ton of selling and a ton of just overall just selling pressure in general, right? And look at this. We do have a descending triangle on SoFi. You guys see how we're making these lower highs pretty distinct at that. I mean, look at this. We hit 1845. We then hit another one at $16.90 to $17. And now we're putting in another lower high at the double top 1480 level, and we're starting to dump. I mean, to me, this is not ideal for the bulls in the short term. Now, does that mean I hate the stock or I'm bearish now? No, it doesn't mean that. But in the meantime, I guess maybe in the very short term I'm bearish, and that's why I'm selling the calls. But ultimately, over the long term, I think SoFi will rebound for sure. But in the next couple of weeks here, week or two, we might chop around sideways, maybe go lower, which again is why I ended up selling those calls. Obviously, if we were ripping with no sign of a downside reversal, if momentum was clearly in the bulls' favor, I would not sell calls because then my shares would likely get called away, right? My shares, I'd have to sell out or I'd have to give them up at that predetermined strike price. So selling calls is not the best idea, if the stock you're selling calls on is going up like crazy, because then you're going to miss out on the potential upside there. Especially if you believe in a stock long term and it's going up like crazy in the short term. You probably don't want to sell covered calls on it, but when it's flat, when it's been selling off a bit, when you foresee there being some more sideways trading or maybe more downside, that might be a decent time to sell some covered calls, make some money, collect some premium while you hold on to your shares, and while the chart kind of figures itself out. That's what I'm thinking, or that's kind of the mentality I have right now. What's kind of going through my head, and I'm curious to see what you guys are doing, what you guys are thinking. Let me know down below in the comments. And by the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure to subscribe, or hit the like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs, and I think 50 to 60% of you guys watch the content, but you're not subscribed. So if that's you, change that. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, that's the quick rundown here on SoFi on this beautiful Monday, I guess midday, afternoon Monday here in New Jersey, guys. I'm not sure where you're watching this video from. Let me know in the comments. If you're in the U.S., what state? If you're outside of the U.S., what country, what city are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. So, yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to SoFi. Let me see now what stocks are getting hit. There are some decent green stocks on the watch list today, but obviously a lot of red as well. Some of the biggest down movers are Nvidia, which I bought more Nvidia today. I'll cover that more in my video tonight. So I bought more Nvidia on this dip. It's down 5%. Bring it on, guys. Music to my ears, baby. Let's go. What else is down? JD.com is down, heading into earnings in a couple of days. I think if they crush earnings, or maybe not even crush, I don't know. Maybe if they report decent earnings even, this might be going mid-high 40s again, right? So JD is down today. I'm watching it. It's right at the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. What else is down today, guys? We have Microsoft, Amazon, some big tech names getting hit. Microsoft's now down about $100. Not quite, more like $80. But, 75, $80 from the highs here, down about 16, 17%. Microsoft's, the stock hasn't done much of anything since the summer, guys. We're talking a good 8-9 months of decline now for Microsoft, which is pretty nuts, right? So that's not looking great again today. And Amazon is down 1.6%. This, unlike Microsoft, this was doing very well up until a couple of weeks ago. And that's where it started dropping. Now we're at 208, down from 242, down 15%. Amazon is now in correction territory, which ultimately, man, I think this dip will get bought up on Amazon and Microsoft eventually. But Amazon's chart looks a lot better, so I like that one over Microsoft right now. And Google's chart is just way beaten up too. I think this will get bought up sooner rather than later. We're almost in a bear market on Google, guys. Alphabet. So I bought more, I think, at 180. Now we're at 170, 171. I'll probably buy more at some point later this week. Or if we go under 170, if we go under 170, I'll definitely be buying more this week. The closer it gets to that low from September, the more I want to add more to my position here on Google. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And before you click off this video, join the free email list where I send out my top stocks weekly for free. That is down below, guys. And get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So if you guys want 30 free stocks and you want to help out the channel, since it is an affiliate link, use that link down below or go to StockSurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.